Have you ever met someone who oozes charm and empathy, but something feels off? Learn about the covert narcissist, masters of hidden manipulation. In this video, we unveil the secrets behind their toxic behavior. Are you ready to unmask the unsettling truth? Let's begin. 1. Covert narcissists employ self-serving empathy. Covert narcissists often use what appears to be empathy, but it's not genuine. They do this to gain control or manipulate situations to their advantage. Covert narcissists may give the impression of being empathetic. They might be willing to help others, take on extra responsibilities, or perform acts of kindness. They may donate money or offer a place to stay. However, their underlying motivation is not genuine concern for others. They only desire approval and admiration from those around them. This insincere empathy can be a tool to create a favorable image of themselves and maintain their self-centered needs. However, they can become bitter and resentful if they don't receive the praise or recognition they seek for their actions. They often comment on how people take advantage of them and don't appreciate their efforts. 2. Covert narcissists employ passive-aggressive behaviors. Covert narcissists can be quite sneaky with their manipulation. One sign that gives them away is their use of passive-aggressive behaviors. These people tend to avoid confrontation and express their anger or dissatisfaction indirectly. Psychologist Dr. Craig Malkin noted that covert narcissists become passive-aggressive instead of coming out and saying what's bothering them. When you're dealing with a covert narcissist, you might notice them throwing subtle insults your way, acting sullenly, or even intentionally failing to meet expectations. They might also resort to sarcasm, giving you the silent treatment or offering backhanded compliments. They do all of this while maintaining a facade of calm or innocence. It's a way for them to express their anger or frustration without taking responsibility for their actions. 3. Covert narcissists twist their victim's mind by denying their reality. Covert narcissists are masters at twisting their victim's perception of reality. This manipulation tactic is known as gaslighting. These individuals use this manipulative technique to create a fog of uncertainty around their victims. As a result, victims question their reality and sanity. Covert narcissists will deny facts, twist memories, and even fabricate events to gain a firm grip on their victim's mind. For instance, a covert narcissist makes a self-deprecating comment. Later on, if you bring it up, they might deny ever saying it. They'll throw you off balance by responding, "I never said that. Are you sure you're not just tired?" In doing so, covert narcissists aim to destabilize their target's sense of self. And then, they will ultimately seize control over them. It's a potent tool they wield to ensure their narcissistic behavior goes unchallenged and unexposed. 4. Covert narcissists employ deflection. Covert narcissists often use a sneaky tactic called deflection. When questioned or confronted about their actions, they tend to get defensive. They point the finger at someone else. Psychologists explain that this behavior stems from their desire to protect their image. It's like a shield to guard against any criticism. Dr. Linda Martinez-Louis, a clinical expert, suggests that covert narcissists may also like to play the victim card. They will never take responsibility for their actions. They are only interested in taking credit for their good works or those of others. 5. Covert narcissists use avoidance tactics. One way to spot a covert narcissist's hidden manipulation and abuse is by looking out for avoidance tactics. Covert narcissists avoid situations or conversations that challenge their self-image. For instance, if you raise concerns about their lack of effort in the relationship, they might resort to stonewalling tactics or abruptly leave the room. This technique allows them to escape accountability and maintain their facade. Furthermore, these experts note that covert narcissists might even avoid certain activities or social situations where they fear negative evaluation. This tendency to avoid can lead to isolation from others. It can make it harder for people to see through their manipulative behaviors. In essence, avoidance becomes a tool for covert narcissists to shield themselves from anything that threatens their fragile self-esteem. Hello, viewers. It might be astonishing, but 80% of you haven't subscribed yet. If you find this informative video enjoyable, please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. Your support goes a long way in helping us. Now let's proceed, shall we? 6. Covert narcissists use self-deprecation techniques. Covert narcissists often use self-deprecation as a sneaky manipulation tactic. They seek validation by putting themselves down. For instance, they cook a meal and keep saying how terrible it is. It's their way of secretly fishing for compliments to boost their ego. In a relationship, they may resort to self-effacing remarks when confronted with their inadequacies. They divert the focus from your concerns and make you feel guilty for bringing it up. It's not just about low self-esteem, it's often part of their manipulation strategy. 7. Covert narcissists have a superiority complex hidden behind humility. Covert narcissists are like chameleons when it comes to their behavior. They may seem humble and meek on the surface, but beneath that facade lies a strong sense of superiority. These individuals are experts at manipulating others by playing the victim or the underdog. This cunning act allows them to gain sympathy and admiration from those around them. But in reality, their humility is a disguise to mask their inflated self-worth. So, it's a tricky and confusing game where their apparent humility is the perfect cover for their hidden belief in their exceptional nature. 8. Covert narcissists use emotional blackmail. Covert narcissists often employ a sneaky tactic known as emotional blackmail to manipulate their victims. It involves using threats or intimidation to make their targets do their bidding. As psychologist Dr. Susan Heitler notes, covert narcissists are skilled at identifying their victims' vulnerabilities and exploiting them through emotional blackmail. They prey on people's insecurities and vulnerabilities. They know precisely which emotional buttons to push to get what they want. This form of manipulation is especially insidious because it takes place in secret. Dr. Angela Grace, a clinical psychologist, explains, covert narcissists thrive on secrecy and manipulation. It makes it difficult for their victims to recognize the abuse. They create a web of emotional control that can leave their targets trapped and powerless. 9. Covert narcissists employ quiet sabotage. Covert narcissists have a sneaky way of undermining others, and it's called quiet sabotage. Unlike overt narcissists, covert narcissists use subtler tactics to make others look bad. It makes them feel superior and important. They might drop hints of doubt, give backhanded compliments, or even spread rumors to tarnish someone's reputation or success. They also resort to passive-aggressive moves like neglecting their responsibilities or barely lifting a finger on group projects. Plus, they won't give you a pat on the back when you're striving for a goal. All of this creates a toxic environment and messes with their target's performance while boosting the covert narcissist's ego. 10. Covert narcissists create conflict within family, friends, or the workplace. Covert narcissists tend to stir up conflict within your social and professional circles. They do this to keep control and divert attention from their insecurities. It makes it challenging for you to have a peaceful relationship. Their manipulative tactics can be so subtle that you might not even realize it's happening. It causes you to question your sanity. It's crucial to be aware of these signs. Seek support from trusted friends and professionals to protect yourself from their harmful influence. Covert narcissists excel at concealing their manipulative behavior under a mask of charm and empathy. By recognizing these stealthy tactics, you're empowered to safeguard your sanity and well-being when encountering such individuals. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and remember, knowledge is your shield against hidden toxicity. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Here is another video you should watch. Click this over here